Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be why pursuing your dreams is so hard. Well, I talk about this a lot in my book, and I've done a lot of articles on goal setting and the importance, as far as a man is concerned, to doing something that's emotionally compelling to you for a living, whether it's starting your own business or working in a career that you absolutely love and cherish and adore. Because if you want to be really successful with women, you've got to be happy and successful as a man. And in order to be as happy and as successful as you can possibly be, you got to do something that you love for a living. And the reason being is that if you're going and you're working a job that you absolutely fucking hate and it makes you miserable, it's going to be very hard when you're around a woman and she asks you, what do you do for a living? And you're like, oh, my fucking job sucks, same shit, different day. And you have a cynical attitude towards your career. I mean, it's very hard to be happy and be excited and to be enthusiastic about things in life when, I mean, think about it, most of your time is going to be spent working your job or working in your business. And, I mean, life's too short. I mean, I was reading an article recently, and it was somebody that was in hospice care, and they basically, what they do is they make people who are on their deathbed, literally, who are days and weeks and months away from dying, make them comfortable so they can enjoy their last days. And so they obviously spend a lot of time talking to them and conversing with them. And the top things that people who are on their deathbed that they say that they regret when they look back in their lives is they say, well, I wish I would have worked less and spent more time enjoying my life. They say, I wish I would have spent more time with my friends or kept in touch with my friends. Or I wish I would have taken more risks and gone after the things that I wanted to in life instead of being so afraid or so timid. Or they wish they would have had deeper quality relationships or spent time. Basically, the overall writing theme is that they wish they would have spent more time enjoying their life and having fun when they were young and they had their whole lives ahead of them. Because most people get into a rut, or it's like, when I look at all of my buddies that I went to high school with, it's like for the most part, most of them, it's like when they hit 30 years old, it's like they're on the conveyor belt to the grave, basically. And it's like they do the same thing. Even though a lot of my buddies from high school are very successful, they're very wealthy, and they do very well for themselves. A lot of them, or I'd say probably the majority of them, they don't ever go to the gym, they don't work out, they don't take care of themselves. They're raising their kids, and they love their kids, and they have a great family life, but they're not really happy and fulfilled in their relationships. And it's indicative of the fact that both them and their wives, or the women and the men that they're dating, they're overweight and they snipe at each other and they're not really happy in their relationship. But yet they're not miserable enough to do anything about it. And I look at it and it's just sad because when I get around them, they all think that I'm the guy that's got it going on and that they look up to me and they're like, man, I wish I was you. I wish I would have had the balls to do the things that you do in life. Because going after your dreams is hard. It's difficult, especially because most people that you're going to meet in life are not doing what they really love for a living, and they're not doing something that really makes them happy or that excites them or jazzes them in life. And it's really sad. And so when you set out to start pursuing something that's really emotionally compelling to you, most people are weak and they're lazy and they're not going to go after the things they want in life. And when they see you going for your dreams and striving for your dreams and talking about the things that you're excited about, they may be cynical, they may put you down, they may say, oh, that's a stupid idea, you'll fucking never do that, oh, you'll never be a success at that. Because on some level they fear that they're going to lose you, because if you're pursuing your dreams and becoming happy, if you become successful at it, then it's a direct reflection to themselves of how unsuccessful and unhappy they are in their lives. And I was reading an article, I think it was last week, and they were talking about that most people, it's like every 7 years or so, it's like they change their group of friends. And so when I look back on my life, because I'm 42 now, and so I've been around for quite a while, and so I have a lot of life experience, and I've had a lot of careers and a lot of jobs over the years. I had a lot of businesses, a lot of companies that I've been involved in. Is that when I look back on my life and I pursue the things that I've gone after, it's like working a job for somebody. You realize that you hang out with a lot of people that happen to be your coworkers, and then you change jobs or you move locations, and those friendships just kind of fall by the wayside, and you just simply over time you lose touch with them, and you make new friends along the way. And so the idea is you go and you pursue your dreams. You got to realize that most of the people, including your friends and your family, like what Tony Robbins says, he says, love your family, but choose your peers. It's hard enough to pursue your dreams and the things you want in life without having to listen to the peanut gallery, so to speak, telling you how stupid your idea is, or how ridiculous it is, or how you'll never succeed, or how you'll never get there. And they basically want you to settle and become like them, because what happens is when they're around somebody that's pursuing their dreams and their goals in life, it's like you're a giant mirror. You're a giant reflection to them of how unsuccessful they are, because it's painful. It's emotionally painful to not pursue the things you want in life. It's emotionally painful to settle for things that are not exciting and not emotionally compelling to you. And most people, they're checked out on life, and they're just kind of on the conveyor belt to the grave, so to speak, and they're just kind of hanging in there for the kids, and they don't really have any goals and dreams, because it's like everybody gives up on their goals and dreams when they're in their 20s, and that's who they're going to be the rest of their lives, and they make themselves miserable, and they end up on their deathbed as one of those people going, gee, I wish I'd have gone for my dreams. I wish I'd have started that business in my 20s. That was my dream that I'd always wanted. Because when you're on your deathbed, I mean, that's it. It's like fucking game over, and you don't want to be on your deathbed someday looking back fucking regretting not going for your dreams, or not asking out that girl that you always kind of knew was interested, or you thought was interested in you, and you don't want to be kicking yourself in the ass and laying on your deathbed, because I know when I'm at the end of my life, I'm going to be excited about the things that I went for, because I've always gone for my dreams. I've always gone for my goals, and I haven't settled. And I've learned that over several decades, and it's just a part of me. It's just like breathing now. So if you want to be really happy and really fulfilled in life, you got to go for the things that you want, the things that are emotionally compelling and emotionally exciting to you. You gotta figure out what it is that you want in life, and then you got to resolve to be willing to pay the price to get it. Sometimes it takes you 5 years or 10 years or 20 years to build the things that you really want that are the most important to you. That's something to think about. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, or there's a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which is going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max detailing your questions, your situation, your challenges, and you just got to give me several days to get back to you with a response, because I get a lot of email from the internet, and I also get a lot of it from my paying phone coaching customers. But be patient, and I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen. Just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, which I highly recommend, on my website underneath the email sign-up box will be a link that will take you to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, you don't have to have a Kindle device to read my ebook. All you have to do is download one of their free e-reader apps. There's a button on the right-hand side that you can click that will open up a window where you can download a free e-reader app for your Android smartphone, your Android tablet, your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, or your PC. It takes a matter of seconds to download and install, and only a few more seconds after that to complete the purchase of my book, and you'll be reading it in no time. And I will talk to you soon.